in Dallas. Let's get things together. In the immortal words of Haley Mills, let's get together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dang it. I was hoping I could flip that without messing things up. I almost got it. Hobby. I told my son, go find me one with the clear. He believed. What's up, Brady? What's up, Max? What's up, Chris? He believes there is a clear inside of here. I hope for his sake he's not wrong, because I don't want to have to beat him again. Took us a long time to find his eyeball last time. I don't want to have to go through all that again. Hard to catch those suckers when they're rolling around. What's up, Chris? She ain't gonna be done for hours. Hours. And then we have eBay. All right. All right, I think I'm finally ready. It's been one of those days today, you know? What city? Well, right there on the screen, St. Peter's. What's up, Scott? St. Peter's, Missouri. One of those days today. Mark, you know what I'm talking about. One of those days. What are you going to do? You roll with it, and then you just deal with what you got to deal with, and then you move on. Just general cleanup. You know, sometimes it gets junk on there from the packs. You know, you open the pack, stuff jumps out. Could be, though. Boogers. Could be all kinds of things. Boogers, that was kind of gross. Might be true, though. And it compounded. It didn't help today that I stayed up. I was up till 5 o'clock this morning working, and then it was my turn to be at the shop at 9 a.m. to make sure we're there to meet FedEx and UPS. The one benefit of the shop is the one benefit, cards numbered to 5 or less. The one benefit, 3. It might be. I have done it in the last day or so, so I might do it. One day I did like 6 times. It's terrible. But the one benefit to the shop is here at the house, UPS often doesn't show up until What's up, Travis? Late in the afternoon, 4 to 6 o'clock, early evening, you know. And at the shop, he's there by, latest I've seen him there is 11 a.m. So we will always have product on time, and that'll help us if we want to do noon breaks. Well, I know he'll be here. He'll be there. So we had a big order of believe it or not, paint for mini D&D figures coming today. And so that came in, and then we inventoried it, and that was a nightmare. Yeah, you're right. I was up there sleeping, then I woke up, and then I was mad because I had to get up and walk in the bedroom and go to sleep. I think I'm just going to start going down. On nights when I'm going to be doing stuff anyway, just go down to the shop and do stuff down there. But we got the alarm all set up, so that's nice. Having a taco. Not me. The display cases that I ordered that were supposed to be here last week might get here next week, so we might be in trouble there. So I've been trying to... That'd be an interesting autograph. I've been trying to deal with all of that. Just pain in the butt. Michael Conforto. What can you do? The Babe. Ooh, this might be the SSP. I thought his card was different. Oh no, I'm wrong. Babe Ruth SP though. What's up, Mike? Actually, they're in Georgia, Scott. So what the problem that they've been having is that they're waiting on the front and the side glass. Jazz Chisholm. So and they are finally here. They were supposed to have been here. And I mean, they're finally in the country, but they shipped them to Georgia. They were supposed to come up to St. Louis. Yeah, nothing wrong with that card, Brady, at all. That's a nice one. Anytime you get a Babe Ruth card, right? I think any Babe Ruth card is a good Babe Ruth card. I wouldn't mind so much, except we're down to the nitty-gritty. You know, still a lot to do. Mike. Bro. Same thing. Same thing. You know, the kind they have in the card shops that are, you know, that are countertop glass ones. You know what I'm saying? Those things. I have 4 more that I ordered. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now, and I ordered 4 more. And so then we're waiting on those. But we did get all the shelving set up and everything on the back wall for the baseball cards. I'm ready to put all that up. I still got to get in there and get that done. That's what I just should go down and work on. Moncada, Cronworth. But it is fun though. We got a no display cases for the cards, but I do have cases of baseball cards down there that I need to get out and get priced and get put in the inventory them all. And but with Simply, we put Simply Safe for Business in, Joey Gallo. And one of the cool features about Simply Safe is that you can go on to their app and you can talk to people through the cameras. And we put up 3 cameras so far. I'm on a 4th one. We're going to put up eventually. Another one that'll point towards the main entrance. But I go in there and I go on the app and I talk to the boys when they're there, and they hate it. And so I set Annette's phone up so she has it all logged in there, so she'll get the alerts when something's going on. And Dooney was down there, and Juan Soto. And so she was talking through him through the app, and he was not liking it. Garrett Crochet, I swear to you, I'm going to disable the entire system if it happens again. And that's just, you might as well have just told me keep doing it, because it bugs me. Zach McKinstry. Jake. So, it's all good. Once again in life, all my problems are first world problems. Alex Kirilov. And I can live with those. Looks like we're still on track for Stadium Club next week. I did pick up, you know what I thought about? I counted out all the cases that I needed to break, or you know, that we had versus what kind of time we had. Hey, Cal Ripken Jr. SP. And forgot to factor in that I need cases down at the shop to be able to sell to people of this product. And so Sam Huff, I went out and picked some up. I didn't go out. I went onto the internet. Casey Mize. Oh my lord, it's a real autograph. Dakota Hudson gold. So let me tell you you guys want to hear my eBay story from last night? If you were on eBay last night, you saw it. But last night there was this happened twice now. I think that I'm a little silly about it, but then also I don't think that I'm a little silly about it. So I struggle with this one a little bit, because on the one hand, I feel like we're big enough that if guys are in there with their breaker name, that it's not that big of a deal. But then on the other hand, I feel like when they are, you know what I'm saying? I don't like people taking advantage and getting free advertising, and honestly, it feels like you're taking money out of my wallet. This is not a hobby for me. This is a business. Well, some dude did it last night. He's a little box breaker dude and does it for a hobby. But he got all bent out of shape at me when I asked him. I told him it's great that you're buying in, but then, you know, next time come in under your name, not your breaker name, Sixto Sanchez. And I nicely explained why. I wasn't upset with the guy. He seemed like a decent guy. But then he was upset. And so then the messages through. The thing is, if you watch it, first he tried to call me out. There was a Nick Madrigal that came out that was an 86, just a regular plain old 86, and I didn't sleeve it. Well, he had the White Sox. The White Sox had 2 autographs, including Mercedes. 2 good autographs last night before he showed up. And algebra. And so then he shows up, and then I'm going through, and there's this little Nick Madrigal 86. Well, I'm not going to go sleeve. I'm not going to go out of my way to sleeve it. This is not Series 1. And it's just some little innocuous Nick Madrigal card. And he says, was that a Nick Madrigal you passed by? Something along those lines. And I said, yeah, but, you know. So what exactly do you sleeve? And I'm like, all right, dude. And so I nicely, because I didn't, you can't tell what people are saying, so I nicely explained to them, rookies, and I take requests from people if someone tells me, like the guy last night wanted me to sleeve some Reds rookie, and so we sleeved, Jose. Yeah, Jose something. And so we pulled those out and sleeved them for him because we always take requests. And then so I asked this bozo more than one time, after I explained to him that I have issue with people in there and their breaker name. This guy right here, he wants it, and I said, "Do you want me to go back and do you want me to sleeve anything in particular?" Well, he never answered. Hey, Joey Bart, on the feed, but then had an issue and sent it to me through eBay. It was one of those conversations on eBay where a person is going to leave negative feedback. They're going to leave negative feedback. Oh, is he out for the season? One touch. No. And but my first email to him was, hey, you never responded to me. If there's anyone that you want me to sleep for you, let me know. And so we'll see. But everybody has a meltdown, and he's melting down over it, and me and my buddies, and you're a little box breaker. No offense. And well, I don't think it's necessary in Series 2 because he's no longer a rookie, right? He's no longer a rookie in Series 2. And again, I think if we just did it and didn't take requests, but then I asked the guy several times and he doesn't answer me. So we'll see. And so, hey, look at that. A red auto, a hobby special out of 25. Castellani. You guys should have seen him behind the scenes. If you want the rookie sleeved, let me know. And I will grumble and grouse and complain about it, but I will do it. Those are rookies. I don't think that's an unreasonable request since they all have RC on there. It doesn't mean I'll like it, but I'll do it. I didn't want to sleeve Jose Garcia. I thought it was a waste of time, but the request was there, and we always try to honor the request. So we did it. Gold Ramirez. So anyway, we'll see what happens. He said I ruined it for him. I said, well, dude, for you, I checked you out, and for you, this is clearly a hobby. This is not a hobby for me. And I said, I think that it's great that you and your buddies give each other shout outs about your breaks. I said, but this is, again, this is not a business for you, so we come at it from different standpoints. And he didn't respond, so Jacob Stalling. But I told him, I wish you well. If there's anything I can do, let me know. I'll be happy to help you out. But if you buy it again, I don't want to see your breaker name. And I did. This is the thing I asked him, and he never responded to it. In amongst his 17,000 little things, I said, well, if I showed up in your feed, bought into your feed, and showed up as Restless Craft Breakers, and engaged your chat like I do in mine, would you be okay with that? And he didn't have a response for that, because the answer is no, you wouldn't be happy. So I don't know. I see, on the one hand, I feel like we're big enough that if I shouldn't have an issue with it. I do feel like that. And do I feel like I'm being a little petty? I do feel like that. But on the other hand, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't know. So I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to fight my instinct not to say something because I feel like I should. And you know, there was another guy and he does brakes and he was in there, and afterwards I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, you know, love the conversation. You seem like a really good guy, but I don't want you in there with your breaker name. And he was like, oh man, I'm sorry, I get it. And he was fine with it, you know. But after tonight's start, do you want Tucker? David said. That's complicated. I know it's my business, but at some point it does start feeling a little petty, you know. Even I start feeling a little dumb about it. But I am very protective. I mean, honestly, that's like some dude in your shop walking around trying to sell singles to other people in your store, right? Why would you let somebody do that? I don't know. So we'll see if he leaves me negative feedback. But I also set up all the messages with him to remind him, and he acknowledged that he had a fantastic break. So we'll see. We'll see. Or I just do the mean thing, and I guarantee you I can get 20 people to buy into one of his breaks, because he ain't getting nothing for the junk that he's breaking, and then leave his butt negative feedback for all 20 of them. Yeah, I can play that game too. I wouldn't, but I could. I guarantee there's people in this room right here that would do that for me in a heartbeat. Jesse and his 17 accounts, man. We'd have this guy 30 negative feedbacks in the span of about 45 minutes. This is, I can't even tell you guys a story without everybody coming after me. Just say when. Oh, gotcha. I keep that in mind, Brian. Thank you. If I need you, I will reach out. Diaz out of 300. Stan, you guys, that might be a little much. That might be a little much. One touch them all. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's a hostile work environment. The one of one things? No. None of them yet. We pulled our first one of one yesterday. Printing plate. Oh my Lord, hostile work environment. What's he have an issue with? Somebody's here. Joe Adele. Brian Hayes. Alex Kirilloff. But I have never turned down an accommodation for anyone, so, you know. I don't know why those gnaw at me. They gnaw at me. A negative feedback for all that we do, if we get one, shouldn't gnaw at me like it does, but man, does it gnaw at me. Man, does it. It just really just bugs the crap out of me. Michael Conforto. Top load all the Tatis. No. Did that say 41? I feel like we hit a... Maybe it was a different player. SPs are rolling. Maybe we can get an SSP. Like I said, I usually feel like you have a better chance. You know? Out of 50, Polanco, 9. Yeah. I'm not telling you guys any stories anymore. You guys are mean. 17 out of 50. You guys are all mean. You guys are mean people. It's a mean work environment. I feel like there needs to be some hashtag. Dallas. Look at, you know why they hid that? I'm going to show everybody this. You know why? And you know why they hid that, Dallas? You're mean. Stan, I think that we will, I mean, I would help people out now. If somebody said they were looking for a case of something, I would tell them the best price I can help them get. So, yeah, I would think that it's something that we're going to have the product in the shop. So, again, the only thing the football and basketball will primarily be, hockey for now will primarily be retail. And I do have a decent run of retail, man. And baseball will have, hobby and jumbo. I mean, hobby and retail. So, yes. So, if you ever want me to see what I can do to help you out on prices, you can shoot me a message through Facebook. I'll help you out. I'm not going to kill myself to carry a lot of extra product in the shop, because ultimately we're doing this. No, I didn't buy anyone's allocation. Believe me, if I bought someone's allocation, I'd be happy. Oh, their name starts with Mark. No. Stadium Club, I don't have numbers on yet. Even though it's next week, I'll let you know. Shoot me a message, and I'll let you know what I'm seeing. Good, Brian Hayes. So I do not know my numbers on that one at all. And I'll be honest with you, Stan. I would wait. If you're buying it to open it for personal use, I think I'd wait for a week or two. Because right now prices are as high as they're going to get. Right now prices are as high as they're going to be. So, you know. Dodgers. Me too, Adam. That's what I want. I want to clear. I don't care who it is, as long as it's not a Dodger. You know? Crochet. My goodness. William Contreras. That's nice. So, Dallas, we opened the store in the hopes that at some point in the not too distant future, we can get a direct account with Topps. So that's the goal. I won't know any of that for quite a while, but, you know, at some point. Or in the meantime, you know, maybe somebody decides they're going to bow out. I don't even know what the clear means. What does that mean? Oh, we got an autograph. Shane McClanahan. What does that mean? What is the clear? Oh. I didn't know that. Huh, that's weird. Barry Bonds magic sauce. Nah, Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa magic sauce. Barry never had a hard time hitting the baseball before or during. Clark Schmidt. Super Timmy Jim. Super Timmy Jim. Cronenworth. Super Timmy Jim. Jason Kipnis. What's up, Sean? I don't have any idea. Is he big time for you, Charles? I think he's super for me. I think he's super. Luke Voigt. What's after Stadium Club? I think there's a Panini the week after, and then Museum maybe the week after that. I don't know. Zach Gallen Gold. It happens. I would bet money that 50-something-year-old small head Barry Bonds, like he is right now, could out-hit half the league. And at 50, whatever he is, could lead the league in walks. Would lead the league in walks. I genuinely, truly believe that. Brian Hayes. Yeah, select is the next one. Not sure if I like select or not. I mean, I like it, but you know, it's not one of my favorite Panini products. We'll see. Gold, Kansas City Royals. So we have what, the is it Wednesday that Stadium Club comes out? I think it's Wednesday. I don't think they're pushing it until Friday. Garrett Crochet. I still don't have any Series 2 retail. I'm supposed to have some. We'll see when it shows up. You know what, I think you're probably right about that too, Sean. And I'll bet you Greg Maddux could outpitch half the league as well. I bet you Nolan Ryan. Is he in the 60s yet? Nolan Ryan could probably come back and do pretty well. Christian Yelich. He is 74, 76. Man, I bet you he still could pitch. Because the way these guys whiff all the time, I mean, honestly. Reggie, another SP. Keep the ball up, you know, upper torso to shoulders, and you're there. You're right there. These guys swing at that kind of crap all the time. Somebody here? What's he barking at? Tell your brother to get working. Yeah, he's a brother that needs to be working. Is Dooney back yet? I think he was down there pricing stuff and putting it in the... inventorying it. Good Brian Hayes. You know, it's funny to me that as you know, we've been doing 140 to 160 on eBay for the Pirates, and you know the Padres have been going for more than them. The Padres went for more again last night, I think. Just crazy to me. It's got to be the Tatis effect. Derek. And the Yankees are consistently over $100. Out of 70, Tanner Roark. Tanner Roark. Angels are always overly pursued. Excuse me, I guess is the right word I'm looking for. Everybody wants to hit that elusive trout, and it's tough. Clark Schmidt. Maybe. What's going on, Pat? Ozzy Albies. Zach McKinstry. Yeah, they are, Adam. They are. I noticed that last night. That people are super aggressive. I guess it must be what's his name? Out of 299, Derek Jeter, Crochet. That's the only reason they can be, right? Why else would they be pushing it that hard? There's some weird teams that are being pushed hard. Yeah. Royals, too. Have you guys noticed the Royals are sometimes going for 3 times what we sell them for on Facebook? That's happened like 2 or 3 times, and I don't understand. I don't understand. I want to ask because, you know, someone's going to be like, oh, geez, I'm overpaying. We'll see how tonight does, but Tuesday, believe it or not, is one of the best nights for me for listings. Thursday is the suckiest night, and Saturday is always good. Friday sometimes can be hit or miss. Friday sometimes can be hit or miss. Are you bum rushing? No? Okay. It feels like you're moving fast. It's weirding me out. Framber, Sixto. Must be. Must be. becoming a popular method of bidding. Do what you got to do to get your team. Piscotti. Do what you got to do to get your team. I almost bought into a break the other night. And now I think I've ruined buying into other breaks for myself. I've ruined buying into other breaks because I give everybody so much grief whenever they buy into another break, and then I don't have a leg to stand on if I buy into other breaks, as much as I've been giving people grief about cheating on me. So now I've ruined it for myself. No, I can't do that anymore. I can't. You know why? Because then I can't give you guys grief about it, and I'm not giving that up. I would rather miss out on a 1-of-1 Joey Bart in another break than give up torture and rebel about buying into somebody else's break. I would rather give up a Joey Bart 1-of-1. So now I've ruined buying in any other breaks, you know, for myself. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I did it to myself because I'm not giving that up. I'm not giving that up. Dallas too. I've been hammered Dallas. You're just having guilt, that's all. Mitch Garver. Well, you know the old saying, when you break with the crew, Mike, all the rest smell like something. I don't know. That's Robbie's break group. Yeah, I think that's just wrong. I really do. I would not take the RCB channel. Some of these guys have done this to us a lot. The most notorious one, I'm just going to say their name, and they're a bunch of idiots over there, is that Firehand. Those guys are just idiots. They do it, get busted, and they've had twice now that I'm aware of gotten strikes from YouTube for doing that kind of crap on other people's feed. You know, whatever. Look around there, the Edge Fox. I almost said Edger, the Edge Fox. Look around there. There aren't any other breakers that yeah, there are. There are one or two that I would break with if I was done, but most of them I would not. I wish those little tags carried over. That would be neat. Out of 76, Dellin Betances. Dellin, not Dylan, Dellin. Well, it is what it is, Jake. Braylon Marquez autograph for the Cubs. Autograph number 3. No clear yet, but we're working on it. 3 autographs. And a big stack of rookies. Corey Seager out of 299. So are there any good football and basketball breakers out there? Without saying any names, are there guys that you guys who buy football and basketball buy into those breaks go back to consistently because they do a good job with stuff? I hear mixed reviews about football and basketball breakers. Dune, you got S2 retail coming in. Supposedly, Pat, I just don't know when. I see it on my sheet that says I'm going to get it, but I haven't seen anything yet. And honestly, Pat, I'm not getting much. Whatever, Dallas. I was thumbing through the other night, and I landed on a basketball breaker, and this poor guy's lamenting. Just openly complaining about the money he's not making in basketball anymore. Alex Kirilloff. Garrett Crochet. I have no sympathy at all. People were buying these cases for $1,000, $1,500 and breaking them for $10,000 or $15,000. Yeah, I don't feel bad for you. Now you're only breaking them $1,500 is getting you $3,000. I don't feel bad for you. Only 50? I'm surprised Dallas hasn't done a video. Dallas is top 100 breakers I break with. I mean, more power to you. More power to you, Dallas, but you've been riding this Bowman target box thing for like 17 videos, dude. An examination of the color of the inside of the box, you know, it's time to give it up and walk away. Time to give it up and walk away. Danny Jansen, red. Is there a link in the bottom right? A link to what? Don't be sad. Just buy some other product and beat that one to death, for heaven's sakes. I mean, you know, I thought you were stretching it honestly when it was the how to get your cards cheaper and it was use a Target Red card. That was like a 3.5-hour video on using the Target Red card to get 5% off online or at the Target store, when the video is like My goodness. I mean, Target advertises that all the time, but then there was a video about the examination of the one autograph you hit in the 35 boxes that you opened. And that was almost an hour long. I'm like, oh, Dallas, you gotta get a hobby, dude. Gotta get a hobby. Maybe you should help your wife make plant videos. Here comes another, looks like an autograph. Are we getting a second autograph? Second autograph. Alejandro Kirk. Nice. 9 out of 99. Yeah, because you use one of those cryptic. How do you get them cheaper? Question mark. I mean, like you're doing some infomercial. Like you're doing some infomercial on how to get 5% off it. I mean, I was like, wow, is this really something? Are we going to get? And then I would like scroll down, 5% off at Target. What? Walk through the parking lot, pick up a couple of nickels, and you're there. I mean, that was a lot of video for 5% off. That's not even tax. That's not even tax. That ain't his business. CL would do that video in about 30 seconds. CL would do that video in about 30 seconds. How do I get my Bowman cheaper at Target? I steal it. Thank you. See you next time. Ryan Braun. $216 out of $499. We've hit two silver pack autos. That's pretty good. That doesn't happen too often. Have yet to hit any color though. No orange and no red yet. He is too. He is, I'm telling you right now. Pretty soon there's going to be a video on the pros and cons of buying Pokemon retail from Dallas. This one's going to be 3 hours. And it's going to end with, and I'll tell you how to get 5% off at Target. I'm telling you, I'll say it again. I know I say it a lot. I'll say it again. You cannot have thin skin and be a part of this group. Austin Slater. There's just too much beating up each other going on. Pretty soon Dallas is going to have to go away for 10 minutes so he can mist his wife's plants. Braylon Marquez. SP. There is one I feel bad about. Do you guys remember? Like and subscribe. That's it. Hit the notification bell. Come on back. Come on back for the abuse. Do you remember the person? And I'm not bringing this up because I want to have a conversation about it. But there was a guy in here who, and this had to have been a year ago or more, said, okay, new topic of conversation. I'm paraphrasing. When do you think the first woman will make it to the majors? And I went on a 20-minute little discussion on why I didn't think that on an even playing field a woman could ever be a professional baseball player. And that was the last time we saw him. That one was kind of funny. And yeah, I still believe that. Yeah, don't joke. Don't joke. That's going to be my next video. What not to do to help your wife with her plants. And get 5% off in Target. Oh no, that's watching. Dang it, we're all in trouble now. Dang it. You guys don't remember that? Just open it. All right, my daughter wants last box mojo before she'll open the last box. So everyone mojo it. Last box mojo. And I wasn't mean when we had the conversation about that. I you know. But, you know, I mean, I got to stop saying stuff. I'm about to get myself in trouble with YouTube, with the algorithm's going to get me. Jazz Chisholm. Zach Birdie. Why do you want an in the name relic? Do you think they're special? It's just a letter that fell off the back of somebody's jersey. Out of 300, James McCann. James McCann. James McCann. Oh, you never hit one. Okay, good enough. So who do you have, Chris? Do you have the Rockies? If you have the Rockies, I don't think that we should hit you one. Carlos Carrasco. Because if we hit you one, then that means that you would, you've already have an autograph /25. And then you would have another hit. And we have to make sure. Oh, the Oakland A's, okay. Good enough. Do the Oakland A's have it in the name? The plant side, let me tell you about the plant side, Scott. Okay, we have a heavy curtain in between the two sides. And that is because on the baseball card side, it's 72 degrees. On the plant side, it's 126. It's 126. I walk in there to go use our side of the restroom. I lose 4 pounds before I get to the toilet. Ah, that had 5 in it. That means total after going and using the restrooms, there are times when I lose 10 pounds. You know, that's bad. It's bad. It's like a sauna. It's like a, oh, so you're saying that my side is going to suck. The other side, we're just what? We're just there for the fun of it? So we're not going to make any money. We're just going to go in there and be broke? Is that what you're trying to say, Dallas? Sounds like, that does sound like that's what you're saying. I don't know about you guys. I'm starting to think Dallas is here just to ruin Restless Craft Breakers.
Can I do it? I want to put it in the timeout. Let me do it. It's time,
So Dallas thinks that our card shop site is a dumb idea and is going to suck. That's when he says, I said what I said. Trevor Bauer. No, you're not. That's all right. That's okay. You're going to see Dallas's next video. Christian Pache. What do they call Dallas's video? Clickbait. Clickbait, that's what Dallas makes. He makes clickbait videos. Good, Brian Hayes. Nice. Medicinal. Well, I guess it could be, you know. I mean, you can ingest anything you want to. I wouldn't, but that's just me. Nick Marcakis. Nick Marcakis. Dallas would know because his wife told him that. Jake Cronenworth. Dylan Carlson. Out of 76, Alcantara. Nice. Dallas, stop pretending, dude. You know dang full good and well when your wife decided she was going to start buying plants that she made you learn every single thing about them. Matter of fact, she probably came into the marriage with you knowing all about them. I hate to think all the secret videos that are out there of Dallas and his houseplants. Net will invite his wife over. I have no doubt. Abreu is an SP. Jose Abreu. You do. Come on. Honestly, anyone who's seen that video that Dallas made, let's be honest, that is 100% a clickbait video. You know dang full good and well when you were putting that video together, you were hoping that thing was going to go viral for you because you put all that clickbait in there. How to get it cheaper at Target, and all those guys who right now are jonesing because they can't buy anything from Target anymore are like, holy cow. This guy has a secret. Maybe he knows something, a manager to speak to. You know that was a clickbait video. Come on. I considered not approving that because I knew it was a clickbait video. I didn't know whether or not I wanted to be associated with clickbait, but I thought, you know, he's a ginger, so he's out of his mind to begin with. Scooball. Nowhere in the title does it say anything about using your Target red card. Nowhere in the title. Does it say save 5% when you use a Target red card to buy your baseball cards? No. How to get your cards cheaper. That's called clickbait. Clickbait. Cronenworth. Marchand gold. See? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know, because it's clickbait. It's because it's, why would you when it's clickbait? It's still clickbait. I don't understand. It's, you know, if it's some of the way, then it's all the way. No. No. Sorry. It's not going to work. If it's a little bit, it's all of it. I would have never believed that you're a clickbaiter, except that I keep forgetting that you're a ginger, and so, you know. That is a video that should be done. That would be a good video because people don't utilize the those coupons inside there enough. Click bait. Chris Knotson, I have no idea what that means, but it doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't feel good to me, so I'm taking it out. For shame. You're a little too excited to be saying that, too. I never said you didn't have a soul. Don't put that on me. You said that. I never one time you said you didn't have a soul. I'm just saying your soul is black. It's in the buy sell trade share. Are you in the buy sell trade share, Adam? I have never one time even ever believed you didn't have a soul. That's just not true. It's just not the same color as the rest of ours. That's all. Well, some of us. If you're in the buy sell trade share, Dallas's clickbait video is in there. I watched it thinking there was actually something in there worthwhile. There was. 2 minutes of my life I won't get back. It just felt like 2 hours. It just felt like 2 hours, that's all. That really was the longest 2 minutes of my life. You'll find it. Look in there, Adam. You'll find it. This must be a blue, huh? Did the video do what it said it did? Yeah, sucker people in for a waste of their time? Yes, it did. It suckered people in and wasted their time. 2 minutes of their life they won't get back. That video was so bad. Honestly, Dallas, the video was so bad that I had to stand up and walk around and air out my brain a little bit. You know. Because even my brain was hurting after that. And not just from sitting on it all day. You should watch it, Adam. You should watch it. But do not eat right before you do. Do not eat right before you do. And keep the Pepto-Bismol right next to you. Then, Dallas, it was a stroke of genius. If that was your goal, that was a stroke of genius. For a ginger, that was a good move. Now it's going to go viral. If it goes viral, we learn two things. Number one, my breaks are more than I thought they were. And number two, there's a hell of a lot of bored people out there. There's a hell of a lot of bored people out there. Everyone who's watching, go waste 2 minutes and watch Dallas Pim's video. The name of his channel is Super Secret Plant Dude. Brian Hayes. That's a nice one. Tom Hatch out of 70. There is really, though, only the second worst video that Dallas has ever put out. He also did a video about being a part of the Bronies and the Super Secret Plant Dude get-togethers. I would never have admitted that I'm also a Brony. But, you know what, I guess it makes sense. He's a ginger, and he collected plants his whole life, and, you know, My Little Pony belongs in there somewhere. I'll run it on a loop in the restroom. Put a TV in the toilet, huh? No, I honestly think everyone should watch that thing. Everyone should watch that thing. And then the next time you're getting ready to make a video, you'll go, I just don't want to do what Dallas did. As long as I don't do what Dallas did, I'll be okay. Just watch Dallas's video and keep in mind, this is what you should not do. This is what you should not do. You should not try to make a clickbait video about getting 5% off with a Target Red card. I mean, honestly. I mean, honestly. That video is gonna blow up. That video is gonna blow up. I'm telling you, the video is gonna blow up. Dallas is gonna get more views from that 2-minute ridiculous. And I'm gonna just use a word that I would not normally use for the videos. I mean, that thing is so completely and totally narcissistic. There is nothing in there that had anything to do with anything except Dallas 5%ing people. Dallas is just 5%ing people. I mean, if you think about it on the surface, what was he trying to do? That's just a self-serving, somebody please look at me, I'm lonely, and my plants don't talk to me anymore kind of video. You know what it is? It's like watching one of my breaks after the fact. That's the same thing it is. It's like people who send me messages and they say, you know, I watched a break from 6 months ago and it was really great. And I'm like, don't you have anything better to do in your life than to watch those breaks from 6 months ago? My mom was mad at me after I sent her that message, but it's okay. It was all right. She eventually stopped being mad at me. Your plants talk to you. Somewhere, somebody is going to watch this video. They're either watching it live or they're going to watch it after the fact for some unknown reason. Well, I'm glad it does something for you. That's good. And they're going to be like, man, this guy is mean to this other guy. We are joking. We are joking. In fact, Dallas and I set this up a long time ago so I could help him get the clicks he needs to buy his wife more plants. He was in trouble for spending money on baseball cards that he shouldn't have. And so he needs the clicks so he can get some money from YouTube. So I'm trying to help a brother out. Scott, we were saying the same thing at the same time. I don't know if I think I like that worse. I think that's worse than the video is being in the same mindset as a Reds fan. Oh my Lord, this day just keeps getting worse and worse. Ooh, that one's cool. This day just keeps getting worse and worse. Holy cow. You got to admit, that would be kind of neat. That would be kind of neat if it got a bunch of clicks because of that. German Marquez. I almost said something I would have regretted saying out loud, so I'm not going to say it. I'm trying to be a good person. Except to Dallas. Sometimes Scott. But Scott, it's all done out of love. Dallas just going to like to torture. Zach McKinstry. I will say that Dallas is one of the few people, in all honesty, that sends me messages every once in a while and says, "Hey, Dune, there's the Giants and coming up in this break, and they're this much money." So that's nice. And I want to, but then that's also a ploy from Dallas so that I will stop telling everyone that he cheats on me. And so I want to, but I don't want to. He already buys into Red Sox all over the place in other groups. I mean, you would think Dallas would use something for his name other than Gingerhood. Look, a giant. This one was fighting me. Out of 99. It's 8 out of 99. That is true. I did click on Dallas's name. Misclick on Dallas's name. And he was on it too, man. He sent me a photo and everything immediately. He was upset. And I was like, Dallas, I don't know if his parents were married. So you need to stop saying that stuff. I know I'm not going to ask him. He was very upset about not having the Red Sox. Very upset. Zach Granke. You know what I thought about? I thought about doing the thing that we used to do, that we've done in the past, and only let people have the Pirates one time. You know? But then I thought, nah. Let them fight it out. And actually, people are doing a pretty good job. I think Pat probably has them the most. But I think for the most part, it's been doing a pretty good job of rotating it through. Done a pretty good job of rotating it through. Jazz, Vladdy, Daddy. But there was a bigger gap. There was like a 100% gap between when we were doing it with Lou Bob. Remember that? We were selling that for like $149. It was going for like $300 on eBay. Out of $199, Vladdy, Daddy. Let's be honest. How many of you say to yourselves, man, it's been a rough day? Rendon, I have been abused at work and kicked around by my wife after I got home. I sure do want to buy into one of the breaks and with Dune and get kicked in the teeth a few more times. Make my day fun. That we did. That was fun. I have some Series 2 jumbos. In the back still. I should break those out. I'll put them in the shop. I know Dallas did. Dallas was like, man, there just wasn't enough abuse today. My clickbait video isn't doing what I wanted to do. How can I right the ship that is my crappy day? I know. Let me try to get the Red Sox. Everyone should take Dallas's video and share it on their pages. Share it in other groups. Let's see how many clicks we can get that clickbait video. Really, Stan? What time are you usually? What is that spread? What time are you usually home by? The issue for us is eBay. eBay is at 11 o'clock, and so I got to back the timeout. And I've thought about tightening up the time for the breaks, you know, not giving everyone an hour, you know, like a half an hour. That would probably save us an hour a day. I mean, we could do that. Well, say hello to your little friends. I couldn't help it. When you say little, do you mean you don't have many? Oh man, so yeah, the early break is out of it for you, huh? So it's usually the late break, right? Oh, I see what you're saying now. Now I get it. Now that I thought about it for a minute, Chris, if you shared that video with the few friends that you did have, they wouldn't be your friends anymore. Gotcha. Everyone who's watching right now should take Dallas's clickbait video and share it everywhere on the internet. And let's see if we can get it a whole bunch of people seeing it. George Brett. And just see how many people will waste 2 minutes of their life on that thing other than me. Other than me. Because I'm pretty sure it only had one view after I got done watching it. Jose Abreu. So the 7 o'clock, yeah, that don't always work for you. Well, at 7 o'clock, you're on their way home, huh? Probably at 5, which is 7 o'clock our time. Where do you live at, Chris? Do you live in California? Garrett Crochet. We haven't talked about anything we've hit so far? Yeah. We definitely could use a clear. Lower your expectations about flagship, and you'll be happier. Lower your expectations about flagship, and you'll be happier. Lower your expectations about all breaks, and you'll be happier. Oh, you're in Riverside. Nice. Zach Birdie Gold. Not tomorrow. Stadium Club is next week. Stadium Club is next week, Dallas. Right now, I believe it's Wednesday of next week. I hope they don't push it off until Friday. I hope they keep it where it's at. Cronenworth. Yeah. I hear you, Stan. I think we're going to be pretty consistent with 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock, or 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock as our listing times going forward. Ryan Mountcastle. Oops. I just tossed that card. I think that's going to be pretty consistent because it'll give me a little time every day to spend in the shop talking to people and maybe buying collections and stuff. And then time for the breaks because we're going to have eBay every night at 11. Gotta keep up the eBay love. eBay is something all breakers should do. There's Tricky Nick all the time. eBay is something that all breakers should do all the time. Trout insert. All right, guys, last stack mojo. Let me get a drink. Ah, water. It's like nature's soda or something. Somebody sent me a question. Oh, what is this? 2 questions? Here's another question. Ooh, I got a shipment notification. Did we last stack? Will there be a clear? Last time we hit a clear was in the last stack. But I can't complain about this because we've had 2 autos out of the silver packs. I couldn't tell you the last time that happened. We did get a little bit of rookie color, so we didn't get shut out there. That's nice. And as hobby is always, we get some more rookies. A few more rookies is never a bad thing. What are the odds of the clear? They used to be 1 per case, and last year, I think was the first year they wound up being like 1 every 5 cases, something like that. 1 every 4.5 or 5 cases. They went from but I also think they cut back the checklist. They used to be everyone, I believe, and then they cut it back. They narrowed the checklist more, which made it a lot tougher to hit them. Shane Bieber. Huff. Huh? What? Stan, you don't want to admit that you bought into another break? Blue out of 50. Someone buzzed me a tip. Joey Bart. Don't make clickbait videos, Stan. You'll be all right. Carlos Martinez out of 2021. Well, Stan might be a ginger, but you know. I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to title it, "Is this a clickbait video?" and see what happens. And then I'm going to spend 2 minutes trashing Dallas's video. During my clickbait video. Andre Scrub. Houston Astros. Platinum. Woo! The Pirates sold for $197.50. Wow. I did a clickbait video about a clickbait video. I don't know why eBay just has lately just been killing it, you know? eBay has just been killing it. I can't help it. Just gotta well, darn it. I'm starting to become a little less enthusiastic about hitting a... Is that a black auto maybe? It is a black auto. Does that say Mets? I don't know who that says. Let's see. Somebody good. Somebody good. Marlins. Ooh, it's got a little... Lewin Diaz, black. I'm not saying he's bad. Padres went for less, huh? Well, it's because the Pirates went for $197.50. So this Diaz, if you guys can see that, it's got a bad spot on it. 99 out of 199. Barry Larkin, that's cool. So what did that give us? 5 autos? Pretty good hobby case. Pretty good. Feels like we get a Diaz auto every break. Garrett Crochet. Looks like a 1. Man, we've got a bunch of SPs today. Garrett Crochet. SSP. Or SP, I'm sorry, not SSP. SP. Single. It's a 1. Restless Crap Breakers. Come for the cards. Stay for the abuse. I don't know how to say this guy's name, last name. Yahure. I think we've only hit one Jazz auto that I can think of. Woo, hobby. 2 hours with help. 2 hours with help. Color was good. Lots of pack and black and I don't know if I'm starting to like the green, orange, and red less. Felt like a beating. Well, less of a beating than your wife gives you when you touch your plants. That's for sure. That's like the 4th time Chris Knotson has taken a shot at the break. It's like the 4th time he's taken a shot at the break. In a not so subtle way. If you can't take the heat, you know, that's all I'm saying. Breaks are not for the squeamish. If in you is squeamish, you is maybe buying into the wrong thing. He seems to be unhappy about not getting whatever he was hoping to get with the Oakland A's. Forgetting that first, he took the Oakland A's. Sixto Sanchez. Rookie card patch. Quit taking shots at the breaks, Chris. That's not nice. Barry Larkin out of 199. Christian Yelich out of 199. Aaron Judge. Jazz. Christian Pache. Ronald Acuna. I remember hitting that one. Vlad Jr. and Ryan Mountcastle. I'm just messing with you, as you know. If I don't get to have fun during the break, then it's no fun. I got a gold of Austin Slater, who started off playing well for the Giants, but then now he's not playing at all, I don't think. And then Alex Wood, who has been pitching well for the Giants, 8 out of 99. No Joey Bart song. I blame Dallas and his black soul scared away the Joey Bart hits. Gold. That's been the whole break. I'm surprised I remember anything. Gold. How do you say this guy's last name? Is it Brousseau? Anyway. Dakota Hudson. Ramirez. Scrub. The Dodgers. Contreras, that's a nice one. Kipnis. Zach Gallen. Kansas City Royals. Steven Piscotty. Mitch Garver. Carson Kelly. Trevor Bauer. Marchand. Not a bad one. Real Muto. Hader. German. Jose. Zach Birdie. Carlos Martinez. And Michael something. Just for a minute? I clearly wasn't working hard enough at it. 300 advanced stats. Nicky Diaz and you got upside down. James McCann. And then out of 299, Derek Jeter and Corey Seager. You see how they're facing each other like that? That is the way. Oops, sorry. I got to get way closer. My bad. They have to be facing each other for it, because if they're looking away from each other, it's just awkward. See how awkward that is visually? See that they have to be. So the next time you guys are doing something, make sure that the players are facing each other. Looks better. Visually, it's better. Rookies, we had Zach McKinstry and Cabrian Hayes. Rainbow foil. That's nice. We also had a Cabrian Hayes blue. That's nice. Out of the silver packs, in addition to 2 autos, we had Jose Barrios out of 150 and Bryce Harper out of 99. And then for the green, red, orange. Only greens, we had Zach Greinke, Christian Vasquez, Nick Marcakis. Man, I really can't read these. Ryan Braun, Brendan Rodgers, and Jason Kipnis. Orange, Carlos Carrasco, and Jacob Stallings. And 1 red of Danny Jansen. Max said no way. Okay. If that's the way you feel about it, Max, we all acknowledge your feelings and support them. Out of 76, Sandy Alcantara and Dylan Betances. Alcantara is 57 out of 76, and Dylan is 16 out of 76. I thought it was Dylan. 1 platinum, 54 out of 70, Andre Scrub. He's a rookie. 2 black border, Tanner Roark. Hey, both Blue Jays. And Tom Hatch. Are they the same number? 53 and 31. That's a negative. And then 2/50s. 1 Mother's Day pink of Jorge Polanco, 17 out of 50. And then Adam Duvall, 4 out of 50. SPs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty good for 12 boxes. Michael Conforto for the Mets. Reggie for the A's. Look at that, you got a Reggie. I don't remember hitting that either. Braylon Marquez for the Cubs. Jose Abreu for the White Sox. Anthony Rendon for the Angels. Garrett Crochet for the White Sox. Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. And the Babe. Good photo. Nobody else is there. Like, you don't see anybody in the background. Nobody in the... Interesting. Silver pack, we had 2 autos. Alejandro Kirk and Shane McClanahan. Kirk is 9 out of 99. McClanahan is 87 out of 149. Both rookies. Then for the Cubs, we had a rookie pitcher, Braylon Marquez. I shouldn't have looked up till I was done, Dallas. Now I'm going to be laughing. For the Marlins, Lewin Diaz, 89 out of 99. Make sure you put on your philodendron cover on that pillow. And then Ryan Castellani. It's a nice one. Colorado Rockies. 6 out of 25 red. 6 out of 25 red. Plus we have a stack of rookies. All will be sleeved. Like that. 2 silver pack autos is fantastic. I mean, that really is a good one. I am going to say that after breaking the second hobby that I am not feeling impressed yet. So I hope the next hobby impresses more, because the first one didn't really impress me a lot. I mean, this one had some bright spots. We had a red auto, which is great. 2 silver pack autos, which is great. You know, you got lots of rookies, which is great. But it still felt a little to me. So I hope the next one is better. All right, guys, 10 o'clock. eBay is done, and we're going to break it at 11. If you want to come back and have some fun at 11, come back and chat. Tomorrow, barring any major catastrophes again, we will minor catastrophes. Minor catastrophes. We'll have 2 listings tomorrow. Could we do the first one at 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll do 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock. We'll do 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Chris, my apologies for treating you like a Dodger fan. I am sorry that I treated you like a Dodger fan. No one deserves that. No one deserves that. You guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks, as always. Good conversation. Dallas is always great because he always plays along. So that is good. And he fights back, too, which is even better. It's even better. You guys have a terrific rest of your night. Let me know if I can do anything for anyone. I'll see you tomorrow.